honorable adjudicators, timekeeper, my beloved team, and opponent. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thanks for Allah's blessing today. I am Shariva Arilia Adnan from Senior High School number 3, Sukabumi, West Java. As the first speaker of the government team, I will define the terms of the motion, tell the issues, and why we support this motion. My friend will elaborate the fact from economical aspects as the second speaker. And for our third speaker, we'll do the rebuttal. And the first and second speaker will also be the reply speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, Indonesia, as one of the biggest country in the world, has been participate in some sport events by sending its team. In fact, some teams such as volleyball and football consist of some naturalized athletes. Some arguments believe that naturalized athletes would improve the nation team's performance and the sports level. But how if the athletes are naturalized instantly? The government grants the foreign athletes to get Indonesian citizenship bypasses the process of naturalization. Is there no local athletes that play better? Would domestic players have chances to get the position in our national team? Well, audiences, formally, our law states that for those who are age 18 or more can apply to become the Indonesian citizens, as long as they have stayed for at least 5 years consecutively in our country. But the fact now, for the sport performance reason, some foreigners are granted instant citizens without thinking the fact of the process. For that, we, the affirmative team, would disallow the practice of instantaneously naturalizing foreign athletes to serve on national sports team. The instant naturalized athletes will be a time bomb for the future. Why we say this? Because there will be a time when Indonesian players are less mentally on to compete with the rampant naturalized players and foreign players. Second, the age of a number of naturalized athletes, mostly footballers, who are no longer young, is tangling fact over the process naturalizing players recently. There are at least 8 players who are reportedly undergoing the process of becoming Indonesian citizens. However, most of them are no longer young. It is useless and not productive at all for our sports. Whereas the internal spirit of naturalization was actually for the benefit of the Indonesian national team. In fact, PSSI is the obtaining weapons of war from abroad, but it is getting old. Let's just say Christian Gonzalez, who is only a while supporting the national team. And my third argument. By law, foreign citizens can get the right to become Indonesian citizen if they have lived for at least 5 consecutive years or at least 10 consecutive years. It strikes the law. The fourth argument. The first aim, which is the aim, is solely in the interest of the Indonesian national team to boost the appearance and achievement of the Indonesian national team in the world arena. Although the results are still far from expectations, actually now the naturalized athletes are used to enrich the local football club to make money of their own. The fifth, naturalizations that has been carried out for the short-term success, for example, winning the 2020 AFF Cup, should also be accompanied by long-term coaching that requires money and time, unless Indonesia wants to continuously naturalize. If one of the two short-term and long-term targets has not been achieved, so we have to start questioning what Indonesia actually does naturalizing for. Maybe it's just to get around the rules, foreign players, not. But if so, the ideals of this nation are short, very short. Instead of naturalizing the players, wouldn't it be better to just naturalize the management? Well, ladies and gentlemen, to summarize my arguments, the practice to instantly naturalizing foreign athletes to support the national sport team has more disadvantages than advantages. Besides, it strikes the law, wastes money, inefficient, is only for short term, and most importantly, is close the chances for our local athletes from being required to the national team. And with that being said, I will close the argument and thank you all so much for watching. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.